Warning, the podcast you're about to listen to contains foul language that is not safe for work. So stop listening, Mom. But for the rest of you bastards out there, you're listening to the Barfy and Bass Brigade podcast, where friends gather and talk about absolutely nothing. This is a podcast about nothing. We talk about sports, news, somewhat news. Listen and you'll find out. Movies, and just about the fucked up stuff that goes on in lives, in our heads. You can check us out at YouTube or Instagram at Barfy and the Bass Brigade, or be a supporter at anchor.fm/BATBB. I'm your host, Barfy, and with me is my hetero life mate and one of my best friends, the Bald Bastard. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the newest episode of Barfy and the Bass Brigade.
You might want to save those woos.
I kissed you on the cheek. Good night, my love, I say. You turn to me and smile. A baby's on the way. And then you drift asleep to dream of life anew. And I lie one.
Facebook's gonna pull this real quick, or YouTube.
Oh yeah. I don't even know who this is.
I could kick you in the stomach and catch you unawares. I could swear to God you accidentally fell that flight of stairs. When I tell you that I love you, I will look you in the eye as I slowly slide the hanger up
Your thighs.
Oh my god. I don't know who that was.
What is going on, everyone? What is going on? That was Stephen Lynch for those who were paying attention.
Lynch. He should lynch himself.
There's a bad joke there. I'm not going to say it. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing.
You been busy?
No.
No.
What if I just said no?
Well, then,
No.
Cool. You should have came up with some ideas for the podcast today.
No, I have been busy.
How busy you been?
I've been busier in a Blowfly barbecue.
Oh, that's pretty busy.
I am pretty busy.
There you go.
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
shit. Same shit, different day.
So I do have a question for you. Mm-hmm. How about them Eagles?
Go Birds! I'm excited.
I mean, granted, this is being recorded a few days before.
Yeah.
So,
What?
what?
I don't know. I said go Birds, and she said sure. Yo, did you
Could it be
ask?
Satan? Yes, I did.
Did you
I
asked
did. Of
it?
course, I
Yeah.
asked.
I was like, I wonder if like, I don't know, some other place in the country. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I want to know. I want to know people out in like Texas and
Yeah.
Kansas if they ask.
yeah, if it says, oh, I'm rooting for the fucking Chiefs. Like,
Let's root for the Chiefs. Yeah. Though the last time Alexa was rooting for the Eagles, that was a national thing too.
that's true.
But
Was it?
yeah, it was. Don't start your shit, Brutus.
Don't start your
We just started recording. I don't need you sounding like Farkle.
honking over there.
Huh? Yeah, so birds are back to the superb owl, as some people write. And,
The big game.
yes, the big game, because
The
you
big
can't
game.
say superb owl
No.
because
It's because it's against, we'll
law.
get yanked for that for sure.
yeah, I know, fucking you can show your titties, but you can't say superb owl. Yes, indeed. Wonderful.
Yeah, I was curious about that because I remember back in the day, like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago or something like that. I remember like seeing that, I don't know, they couldn't show it at like, you have to get like permission to show it at, I don't know, like
At bars and shit. Yeah, you have to
stuff like
pay
that.
a license and shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that's still the case or whether these places, they just float under the radar. Which is my guess.
I mean,
Like breweries. I'm sure the breweries aren't getting permission to fucking show
well,
shit.
it's on television. If you're
Yeah.
paying a subscription to the television,
Right?
that is your subscription to watch the game.
Yeah, but you can't. But I think their point was you're not supposed to be able to benefit from showing the game.
Well, you can't advertise it.
Yeah, right. But who fucking cares? Well, I'm sorry. We're gonna have a Family Guy, watching party or something like that. Like, what? We can't benefit from Family Guy being on, whatever.
I would love to see if a Family Guy mock of the big game.
I'm sure they've done it.
Family Guy did it.
I'm sure. But I don't know. I just don't understand it.
Quagmire's Jalen Hurts. I'll go loud.
Yo, speaking of that, that was the other thing. Did you see? I think I sent it to you. That Kevin Hart.
What?
That he bought an eagle
For figures.
Yeah, it was like something like
that's like what
$15 million or something stupid like that. I don't know.
Kevin Hart, you have $15 million.
Kevin Hart is fucking nuts. That's why.
But you can't donate to your he probably does. I don't want to say. I'm not going to shit talk the guy. Yeah. I'm not going to shit talk the midget. I don't need him looking up at me like, now let me tell you. Okay. Let me tell you something. I don't know.
That's a pretty good impression.
I mean,
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of impressed.
You know, I haven't practiced it. That was literally winging it off the cuff. You know.
I don't know, but it's actually pretty funny. He's just crazy.
I mean, it's great. You know, he's a Phillies fan. He's a Philly fan, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And we got I can't remember the other guy's name. It's really Bradley Cooper, which I know you do not know who he is either.
I know he is.
Yeah?
He's a white guy with hair.
Oh, hey, he's the white guy with hair. And he played.
I don't know. The Tony Danza and Who's the Boss or something.
Well, no, Tony Danza played.
Oh, what was the guy's name in Who's the Boss? I don't know. Anyway,
Tony, I think his name was actually. I think his name was actually Tony in Who's.
I think you're right.
Ask your girlfriend over there.
Alexa, who's the boss?
I was built by Amazon.
Oh, geez. Now we're getting plugged. Alexa, what was Tony Danza's character's name in Who's the Boss?
From popculture.com. As for Who's the Boss, the sitcom followed the story of Tony Michelli.
Yeah.
Tony Michelli. Alexa, stop.
Tony Michelli. It's me, Tony Michelli.
Those aren't his. Those are Permicelli.
So it wasn't Bradley Cooper?
No, it wasn't Bradley Cooper. That was Tony Maserati, obviously. Donnie Mastorelli's, you know.
I don't know, man. I don't know fucking actors.
Yeah, it's Guido Mozzarella, you know.
Oh, that's what I had for dinner.
Mozzarella?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was delicious.
Was it just a big log of cheese?
That's usually what I eat for dinner, yeah.
No wonder you can't shit. I haven't shit in 35 years. I eat a block of cheese a night. That's all they gave me in the Army.
Oh, my God.
Just government cheese.
I mean, you know, cheese is amazing.
I mean, cheese is great.
Cheese is awesome. I could just eat it by itself. But
cheese Louise, man. No. I wish I could eat more cheese.
No, it was cheese on a roll. That's ridiculous. Eating cheese by itself is ridiculous. At least put it on a roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I felt sad one day. I was walking with a block of cheese and it fell down a storm drain. Guess you could call it a cheese grater.
Oh my God.
I made that one up on the spot.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Cheese and crackers.
All right, we're done, folks.
Right, yeah,
that was enough of that.
All right, these jokes are getting a little milky.
Oh my God.
So, anywho, it is. I don't even know where we are anymore.
What were we talking about?
The need to eat pizza. Extra cheese pizza.
Ooh.
I'm on a diet. I can't.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah, it is, but like I'm fat and like I got bad knees and a bad back and I already got to get surgery on both.
Oh my God.
You know.
Oh my God.
You know, oh my God.
Can you turn up my Bluetooth?
Can you turn up your Bluetooth? Okay, you're up.
Yeah. Bruh. There you go. That's better.
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper, Impossible, or Bacon, Whopper, I rule this day.
BK, have it your way. The kids, for some reason, the kids love that. My kids and their friends, they all love that fucking ad.
Right.
The Whopper ad. I have no idea why.
It's a catchy song.
It's like trending on fucking my instance.
Oh my God.
That's why I clicked it, because it was at the top.
like you know, the problem is that every time I have Burger King, because they are delicious.
Yeah.
But every time I have Burger King, if I get like a Whopper, and I'm talking the full fucking, the big slop of mess. First off, it's a sloppy burger, and I hate a sloppy burger.
Yep.
But I have to run to the bathroom for the next 6 hours after.
Yeah.
Gives me the fucking Whopper shits.
I've only ever had a Whopper once in my life. I go McDonald's over Burger King.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I go Wendy's over McDonald's.
Yeah, Wendy's over
McDonald's. Remember we talked about doing a burger challenge?
Yeah, you're right. We should still do that.
We really should do that. You know.
How about since you're on a diet, How we get like, a burger from each place and we'll cut it into pieces. You don't need a whole burger.
No, you just got to take a bite. But what you can do is, frankly, do you eat the whole burger with the bun? Because I feel like
you have to.
But
we've done that before. We did that for we did like a competition, like whatever with the rib group, and we did like different stuff. And one of the ones that we did was because we did chicken and whatever, I forget what else, but we did burgers, and we had that whole debate. Like, is it just the patty, or do you do like, because you patty versus patty? I'm like, no, that's stupid, because nobody fucking eats a burger that way.
So here's the conflict though. Whoppers,
you get it as is.
Whoppers are seeded buns. So that means
it's a Big Mac, isn't it?
The Big Mac is, but not like the double quarter pounder with cheese.
Right.
What is though the Big Mac is the staple burger.
That's what you have to do.
And then, but Wendy's is a completely different bun.
That's true.
So
I mean, you rate it based on overall,
right?
You know what I mean?
Because it would be kind of funny to like sit there and like guess what burger you're eating.
Yeah, blindfold you and then guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
well, you're going to be anybody. Hey, I was going to blindfold you later, but that has nothing to do with this Whopper challenge.
That's why the ball gag is here.
And the strap on.
Oh my.
I lost my train of thought. You'd be able to guess a Big Mac. Anybody could guess a Big Mac based on the sauce. That's the only problem.
Well, bottom line, yeah. Well, that and the fact like there's a lot of bread in a Big Mac, and you get out of there, you dumb shit. Sorry, Brutus is being a pain. Wait, how come Taco Bell hasn't made a burger yet?
I don't know. Yeah. Remember the Taco Bell like breaded chicken like thing?
That was so good.
So fucking good.
Yeah. And then McDonald's made their own McChicken wrap, McWrap or whatever they called it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Love fast food.
I know, so do I. And this is why we're fat, folks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I have. Actually, I'm afraid to even talk about this, but it's awesome. Let me put that out there. It's awesome, but it is fucking hilarious. All right, kids.
I don't know what it is. So.
There is a TV show. This gentleman in London started a show. It is about a troupe of drag queens who have Down syndrome.
Oh my god!
And the name of the show. Drag syndrome.
Oh my god!
Like, good for you, whatever. And it doesn't help much that the faces of these people. I'll post them up when I edit this in post production. But their faces in the makeup, like it's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god!
Like, I'm sorry. I think it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. And you know what? They're happy doing it. They know they
because they're always happy. That's why.
Oh no. There are two different types.
I mean, that is true.
Like, there's the happy kind, like, hey, you want to see my pet duck? His name is Mr. Quackers. He's an attacked fish. And then there's always the one that they just look miserable as shit. They're like, no.
That's true. You're right.
You scratched it in broad daylight.
But I don't know. Is that from something you're just
add that on the list of movies you got to start watching. The Ringer.
Jeez.
The
Ringer. I've never even heard of it.
It's a Johnny Knoxville movie who he plays a character. His name is Jeffy Dahmer, and he's a degenerate gambler.
Oh my god!
And he bets himself to win the Special Olympics. So he pretends to have Down syndrome, and oh my god! One of the actors and all the actors that were part of the Special Olympics were Down syndrome,
right?
Or special needs, excuse me.
Right.
And the one scene, he's like, he accidentally dropped the CD, and the special need goes, oh, "You scratched it! You scratched it in broad daylight!" And the one,
oh my god,
the one scene, there was another scene where they were out too late,
right?
And the guy, like the caretaker, was like, "Oh, just taking him out for ice cream at midnight." He's like, "Yeah, we went out for ice cream." The one special need guy, because he forgot they were rolling, he goes, "When the fuck did we go get ice cream?"
Oh, my god, that is awesome.
And in the scene, you actually see Knoxville like crackle shit before they cut to the next scene. But that was an improvised scene.
That's hilarious.
But
I would like to see. So is this show? Where's this show on? I
got to look a little bit more. But like, it's literally saying like drag queen A drag queen troupe featured a cast made up of people with Down syndrome shocked social media users this week who deemed the concept unethical, exploitative, and vulnerable.
Nope.
People. No, you know what?
Nope, not at all. Don't agree with that.
They're special need.
No,
they're special needs, but they're not. I was going to say something horrible, but I'm not going to.
Listen, if you here's my view, and you can fucking like cancel me for this, but if you can't take care of yourself and you have somebody taking care of you, that person's responsibility is to make those decisions for you.
Right. If
you can take care of yourself, that also means that you can make decisions on your own, and you've made those fucking decisions. Right? Like you think about like if you go to like, and I don't mean to generalize, but like you go to ShopRite, you know what I mean? You see like somebody with Down syndrome, like pushing carts. Well, that person, like, I mean, fucking like somebody we went to high school with.
Yeah. One of the guys who went to high school.
Yeah. He drives, right? Like, so look, that at my, in my opinion, that person can make their own decisions. Right. And if he chooses to be on be a drag queen on a show, then fucking good for him, man. Right. Who cares?
Like when I was a manager at a Wawa, I had an employee who was engaged. He came up to me, "Hey Joe, you want to see my fiance?" And I'm going, "This motherfucker's got a fiance."
Joe's like, "I can't even get laid.
I can't even get a fucking date." And little Stevie here.
My God.
Got a fiance. I'm like, "Oh, where are you gonna live?" "Oh, and my parents have a house and whatever." Like, but he drives. He does still stay with his parents.
Yeah.
But he drives and like he takes care of himself.
There was a show.
It was actually a really nice wedding too.
Did you go to it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. There was a show about that, and it was like, oh fuck, what was it on? I forget.
Probably Lifetime, not Lifetime.
It was, but I mean, anyway,
one of those lesbian channels.
But it was. So that's what my TV stays on. Like, Lesbo 1, Lesbo 2.
And then the Scissor Channel. It's just 60-year-old lesbians going at it.
And then I flip between that and the Hallmark Channel. You know what I mean?
Them blades are dull.
That's bullshit.
I'm not even going to laugh at that. Not even going to laugh at that. Anyway, no, there was one. It was like basically dating with Down syndrome or dating. Yeah, I think it was Down syndrome. No, it was autism. That's different. But anyway.
Still special needs.
But it's still special needs. And some of them, like, they're so endearing. Like, just to watch them, And some of them were different spectrums, obviously, of autism. But, like, I forget what it was called. But I watched it and I was like, it's interesting. So how is that any different? Right. And that was on like Netflix or something. It wasn't on.
And pretty much if you're going to be on television, it's for exploitation. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
Like Little People, Big Planet. Like you're exploiting little people. I mean, I fucking love that show.
I never saw that.
Sometimes I consider it like my nighttime porn. But I mean,
my God.
Have you seen some of them little ladies?
No, I have not.
No. Ooh-wee. Yee.
You had yourself a little person, didn't you?
Yes, I have.
No.
My little 4-foot angel of the night. Oh my God.
4-foot angel.
4-foot. I mean, when I was in her little hand, the little sausage nubs wrapped around, it looked like fucking whole Melnier,
It's the only time you've ever looked big.
Exactly.
She's like, "Oh, Joe, it's so huge." I don't know how her voice sounded, but it had to have been really high.
Why? Because it's a little person?
Because she's little, yeah. Isn't that how that works?
I mean, Dan, you're smaller than me, but you have a deeper voice.
No, I definitely don't.
Yeah, when I edit this episode, every time I edit podcast, your voice is so... I don't really have to touch much with your voice. With me, I'm like, gotta increase the gain, do this, do that.
I don't know what you're doing, but...
I'm losing my shit.
Don't lose it.
6 hours a day just sitting there hearing the same clip, hearing different noises, trying to edit every time you go...
I don't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. I do that.
I gave up on editing out every time you clear your throat.
Let me clear my throat. Oh my God.
But so Valentine's Day is also coming up.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you doing anything fun? You taking the missus anywhere?
No.
I'm
done doing that shit. Fuck that,
man.
I mean, I have in the past. I think I was going to last year when we canceled it because I think she had COVID or something. I don't remember. But no, I'm not doing it this year. I fucking hate crowds and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like the same fucking. Well, I'm not going to say it's more expensive, but it's like you can't just go somewhere.
It's a selected menu.
Yes, and it's a selected menu,
and they overcharge. Yep. It's always over. Her
favorite restaurant is like Kitchen Consigliere, and
that's a good. I like that place
in Collingswood. And
we went there once.
Yeah, we did, and I think the menu was like
Do you want the pasta or the pasta?
$80 or $100 per person or something. It was like stupid expensive, and it was like, whoa, you got like 4 courses. I'm like,
okay, that's great. 4 courses, small portions. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna make dinner, which I do every night anyway.
Right.
I'll make her something she wants.
Pizza.
I'll make her some gnocchis.
Gnocchis. Ganachis. How you doing?
Hey, you want some of these ganachis?
That was the stunt double in Who's the Boss? Tony Ganacci.
Oh,
we are offending every nationality.
I don't even know. Well, we're equal opportunity, right?
Exactly. no one is safe from being made fun of. I'm sorry.
No, that is true. Come on, dog. Move the fuck out of the way.
He loves you.
I know he does, but it's personal space, man. Your dick is entirely too close to me.
Your gun is digging into my hip. So for Valentine's Day, in past, I was with. This is when I was with Z. I'll call her.
One of the Ashleys.
Yes, but so every other year we would do a Valentine's Day thing. So like the first year, obviously I took her out for Valentine's Day. Then the year after that, she did something for me, and she lucked out because I'm like, it's never, I want to go out to dinner and do this, do that. It's, can we just sit at home, fucking make a steak or shut the fuck up? Yeah. like make Valentine's Day steak and BJ Day.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah,
because steak and BJ Day never fucking happens.
Yeah. Like that's a rip off too, They have 2 things they have to do. It takes 4 minutes to cook a steak, and it takes 3 minutes to give a blowjob. If you cannot devote 10 minutes,
yeah, that's true.
That's it.
That's true.
Make a steak, suck a dick, go watch fucking Lifetime. But
go watch people with Down syndrome.
Watch Drag Syndrome.
Drag Syndrome. Go watch Drag Syndrome.
Right.
You could do it while you're sucking a dick. I mean, whatever.
Right.
I don't know what you're into.
Look at that lovely eyeshadow on that person. That's really great. Oh, good for them. They're so empowered. I have a headache. Don't talk to me.
Oh, my God.
I haven't heard those noises since 1985.
Oh, my God.
But so I was looking online. It was like the 15 worst, horrible Valentine's Day things. And one caught my eye really quickly.
It's a perfect spot.
Yes, I will do that. So one of them was the person it was called, the caption was Smoking Hot Date. And it says, we went out to dinner and she leaned in to kiss me and her hair caught on fire in the candle. She didn't realize it and proceeded to spread the fire to my very nice dress shirt. She then blamed it on me and never saw her again. So I guess you could say he had a hot date.
Oh my God. So I'm sorry.
How do you not know your hair is on fire?
No. More importantly, how do you fucking blame it on him? She leaned into, because she's a woman.
There you go.
Because she's a lady. No.
Wake up, sleepyhead!
No fucking woman. No, what is
that? Is correct.
That's the one I wanted looking for.
Oh my God. That's hilarious. So this sounds like a Reddit list. Is this like a Reddit list? Or not Reddit, but like
BuzzFeed.
a
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed. Okay.
Another one was the emo farewell. This guy I'd been seeing gave me black and dead roses, saying that's how he saw our relationship dead.
I love that.
That's emotional damage.
That is hilarious.
And then one girl goes, and this is for the ladies. This is so my date actually bought me the whole outfit for Valentine's Day, but lo and behold, my brand new white dress got ruined by Aunt Flo. He saw the mark forming, and in front of everyone around us said, "Really? How childish! You couldn't have held it in."
Oh my God.
I wish I had. I mean, I've said some fucked up shit, and we literally were just talking about, drag queen Down syndrome people. That's ball.
That's ridiculous.
I've got balls of steel.
I know.
Like, wow. I mean, that's a dick move.
Yes. Totally agree.
What's this one? The last minute change. Here's one. I read it real quickly. I was driving. I do a lot of this shit when I'm driving because I sit in traffic, and my car
drives itself.
Yes.
So you read articles while you're driving.
And it says, I've been dating my boyfriend for almost a year. His mom hated me because he was her little boy. On the way to the restaurant, my boyfriend decides to turn around so we could take his parents with us. Things were never the same after our surprise double date.
Oh my gosh. Is this one of your ex-girlfriends?
Yes. Yeah, I know. It felt really weird going out to dinner with your mom and you being there. But
oh, little Joey. Oh, you were Joey.
Here we go. The high school vomit machine, this one was called. And it says, once in high school, I was asked out on a Valentine's Day with a big teddy bear and roses. The whole shebang. However, I had nausea that morning and threw up all over the guy and the gifts.
Oh my God.
Like, wow.
Was she pregnant? I had nausea.
Heartburn. Maybe she had a Whopper.
Whopper, junior double trip.
Oh, I was going to stop it.
No, you can't. That's the hard part with them.
Oh, I can do this.
Yeah. I
I can do the bro. Put Tony back on, goddammit.
So my
gosh darn it.
This one's called This Third Wheeling Mom. Valentine's Day 2009 was a day that I will live in infamy. My then boyfriend planned for us to drive to a nearby winery for a tour and dinner, but he invited his mother. To make matters worse, his mother called to tell us she was running late and demanded he put me on the phone. I managed a week. Hello, and she screeched, "I'll be there when I get there. Go buy him a steak and give him some pussy, and both of you shut up."
Good.
Why
Lord.
can't I get a mom like this?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, no. I
don't want my mom. If Mama Barfy flat out said,
I think it's called "Shut the fuck up, you nasty bitch." I didn't realize it's gonna be. Oh, it's still going.
Is that Eminem's new track?
I was gonna say. I thought it'd be done by now. Oh my lord. Sorry. Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
But like,
also, how many of these stories have to do with
moms?
Yeah, I was gonna say like fucking grown, men who still have relationships with their moms. See, you gave me that look because you knew I was pointing at you.
Yeah, you were pointing at me, shithead. This guy asked me out a few times, and I said no every time. But I decided to give him a shot for Valentine's Day. I got in his car, and he drove me to a Quick Check, which is like a 7-Eleven.
We had them up in North Jersey.
He paid for only his sandwich, and then he dropped me off at my dorm. The whole excursion was 15 minutes. I had no problem saying no when he asked me out again.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's
like
cool. I guess.
Here's the problem with all of that though, was that with you have Halloween, and if you're this type of broad, hear me out. If you're like you're lucky,
I'm that type of broad, so I'm listening.
You're definitely not that type of broad. But for the ladies, for the 48% of our listeners who are female, fucking listen up. You want combined couples costumes for Halloween.
Yep.
Then obviously there's Thanksgiving where you have to, sit with your family and all that shit. Then you got to get the cutesy fucking holiday photos together wearing matching fucking scarves. And I'm coming at you on that one. They're matching PJs.
That's fine. No, I have worn matching PJs.
Right. And then there's they want to go out New Year's Eve for the ball drop, get a fancy dress, $200 a ticket for open bar for fucking well drinks. For the amount of money for that ticket, I could stock my entire bar and literally die of liver failure. And then you got Valentine's Day where they expect you to go to a nice dinner and get all done up. And like, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, you greedy bitches out there. Mm-hmm. Like, fucking appreciate, if a man brings you flowers and something stupid or decides to cook you a fucking meal.
Greedy bitch. Not everybody's greedy like that.
Most broads are, though.
That's not true. You're talking to the wrong ones.
All of them. But no,
not all like that.
No, but it's funny, like the expectations that women have in a lot of these things. Well, I frankly, if the roles were reversed, it's like, all right, we can wear a cute Halloween costume. That's fine. What's the return?
Right.
Blowy. I just had to deal with your fucking parents on Thanksgiving, arguing over who's cutting a turkey and watching fucking the Lions lose. How are you going to make it up to me?
Yeah.
Blowy.
You just want,
give and take. Give and take. I just, I just stood in front of a photographer looking like a slapped ass wearing matching fedoras.
It's part of life, Joe. It's part of life. What do you want? What do you want? Just good luck.
Blowy.
Good luck with that.
It's that type of shit.
I hear
And then after that, then you got St. Patty's Day coming up, and then they want to go on like 18 different bar crawls and buy every shot.
You got to find yourself like a somebody.
I'm just saying, not me. I'm in a generalized statement.
No, I'm just saying I'm saying you're generalizing an age group. Somebody who's over 40 is not going to give a fuck about 90% of that shit.
Bull.
Why?
Any 40-year-old broad who's a divorcee who had a shitty husband who worked too much, they are doing every toxic thing. I mean, that's
possible. That's possible. Well, don't find one that's divorced.
Okay. Have you ever tried to find Waldo? Like, it's like finding a unicorn. They don't exist. I only know like one or two people that are. Yeah, no, I don't know any 40-year-old women that have never been married. That have never been married.
I know, I was joking.
And you know what? Most of them are.
What?
The ones that are lesbians.
Yes, that's true. That's a good point.
Oh, but they legalized that now, so they're getting married too.
He's pulling his cock out.
Oh my God! I didn't catch that. Now I need to get a little sound slam from the machine and have that as a beat. Go. He's pulling his cock out.
He's pulling his cock out.
All right.
Oh, these, my boobies, my massive fucking titties, my super stuffed up milkies, my hunger bonger boinky boinkies, my fucking fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling sex moans.
Sorry.
The buttons are just right here. You know what I mean? It's so easy.
But seriously, ladies, if a man's putting out effort, you're going to have to put something out in return.
That's right.
And
I was going to hit a button, but I was just going to let you keep talking.
Oh, I was going to let you. I was waiting for. I literally was like trying to set you up to either do the pulling his cock out.
Oh God, sorry.
But way to fuck it up. When she says I have a headache.
Yeah, right.
You used to spend all this fucking money, all this wine, and
I agree with you. I do agree with you.
I remember this one time I went to the Mushulu. Speaking about
oh my God,
expenses, like like expenses and everything,
paying a lot of money,
like a ripoff. Mm-hmm. So I get the reservations, I do all that fancy nice shit. I have a nice shirt, a nice press shirt, tie, whatever, and they had my favorite scotch on the menu. They had my favorite scotch on. This guy comes over, hands me it. I just give it a quick little sniff. I'm like, this isn't the right one. Yeah, it is. No, sir, it's not. I'm trying to tell you, this is not it. Yeah, Belvini, 14-year. I went, no, sir. I said, first off, it's Belvini 14-year Caribbean cask.
Right.
I was like, you know why? Because I can smell the fucking rum that it sat in.
Right.
And he fought me for 15 minutes. I was like, can I? And then he had a very hard accent, so I couldn't really understand him. And I'm trying to be culturally appropriate here. And finally, I said, pal, give me before I throw you through the fucking window into the Delaware, get me someone who speaks fucking English, please.
Oh my God.
But
I thought there was more to that story.
Oh no.
Basically, you were angry because they didn't give you the right scotch. I'm sure you got it, right?
The meal wasn't made right. I had to take I had to send the meal back because it wasn't the right meal. Oh it was like a shit, and it was like $400. And ridiculous. The only good thing they did was they gave me a free scotch, which was the one they told me was
probably $30 for a glass or something like that. Yeah,
but it was still the wrong scotch I wanted.
Well,
they finally got me the right scotch, and the guy's like, "Yeah, just keep that one." I'm like, "Cool."
Yeah. Oh my Lord!
And they do the fucking little 2-finger pour.
Fuck that shit. That's why I would never do that. Like I just don't. I don't care.
Yeah.
Anymore. I guess if I was single, it would be different. But if I was single, I'd be fucking rich. So I'd be like,
Shit.
Yeah, bitch, hop in my Lambo. Let's go.
Had I bought a house,
Woo, holy shit.
had I bought a house single, shit, I'd be in one of those fancy ass penthouses, like fucking Rittenhouse, fucking like a high rise fucking pussy magnet, fucking just be oozing with fucking vaginal fluids. Fucking discharging all over the place.
Oozing with vaginal fluids.
I don't know.
That was such a visual. You know what I mean? Like
it's oozing from the walls.
Oh God. Jesus.
What?
Sorry. Now I can't get that thought out of my head.
I mean,
I gotta find my my list.
Your list? Oh, speaking of lists.
Yes.
So finally.
Oh yeah. I didn't know if you want to finish getting through your stuff. So
that's it.
All right. Well,
I was just rambling, thinking
ramblers.
So we're doing a new thing here.
Yep.
The Bald Bastard every episode will watch a movie.
Yep. A movie that I've never seen before.
A movie he's never seen before.
That you've suggested.
And so he had to watch
Evil Dead. The original.
Yes.
1981, which was 2 years before I was fucking born. Which I have to say was more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Because I was like, a movie that's 40 fucking 2 years old, I should be able to find it like anywhere for free.
Right, you'd think.
No, you couldn't find it anywhere for free. I found it online on some vintage fucking movie website or whatever. And it worked out fine because I was actually able to stream it from my phone onto the TV.
Right.
And then I could watch it. So I'm not so sure about Evil Dead 2, but that one was at least free. I'm cheap as fuck. It was probably like $1.99 to rent it. And I was like, fuck this. I'm finding it for free.
Oh my, I know. And I'm telling him, like, just tell me, I'll fucking buy it for you. Come on.
I found it. It was fine.
That's great.
Fine.
What are your thoughts? Tell me your thoughts on this fine cinematic masterpiece.
So I took down a lot of notes because I have a terrible memory. So I think my first thought, I'm not going to go through every one because we don't have that kind of time. So my first thought was this movie looks like if we attempted to make a movie, right? Like it's like an early 80s horror flick, which is like I'm pretty sure if we shot a movie with our phones, it would probably be a better quality and we could probably make a better movie. Like just the quality was just hilarious. Like from the start.
Just remember when they edited film back then, they actually had to cut film.
No, I mean, look, I'm not saying that, but it's just funny, right? Because I don't often watch movies that are, I'm used to watching new shit, right? So, but anyway, that was my first thing. And of course, they drive into the woods, into a cabin in the woods.
76 colors.
Very cliche, like, oh, hey, we're going to go hang out in this cabin in the woods, and I don't know. Overall, I thought it was a little too predictable for me, but I liked it, I guess. It was okay. There's some interesting things. I got about, 30 minutes in the movie and they kept talking about Ash. And I was like, Ash. And then at one point they said Ashley. Like, who the fuck is Ashley? And I was like, oh wait, the dude's name is Ash.
Right.
And I was like,
is the finest man to grace a silver screen.
Bruce Campbell is Ashley.
Yes.
And I was like, no wonder. No, his full name is Ashley.
Right.
And I was like, no wonder Joe likes this movie so much.
Exactly. So
that was my initial thought. Was
because it had Bruce Campbell in it.
Because it's because his name was Ashley. You're like, oh,
you're a dick,
dude. That went right over your head the first time.
It did.
Yeah. But I'm like watching it, and I'm like, oh my god, the woods are like raping this girl or something. I was like, what the fuck is going on in this movie?
Someone read the Necronomicon,
yeah.
which you remember from Shot Collar Roulette. He was asking you a question. What were the words that Ash had to say to defeat the Necronomicon, which you had no idea.
No,
which is what started this.
I don't even was that in this movie?
The Necronomicon?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the book that they were reading from.
Okay, I didn't get that. And then didn't he throw it in the fire at the end or something?
Yeah, but it comes back.
Of course it fucking does.
Well, it's made from human flesh. It's cursed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's cursed.
Cheese and rice. Okay, anyway, so So, and the other thing I didn't like about it was like when they got stabbed and then they like died and there was like milk spurting out of their eyes and stuff. It was weird. It was like just the weird. Okay, let me fast forward to the end. All right, so here's the end. So okay. Oh, at one point he pulled out fucking, I think it was Bruce Campbell, fucking Ash. I'm sorry. Fucking Ash pulls out a fucking gun. Yeah. I'm like, this whole movie, I'm an hour into this movie at one point, and he's like, he pulls out a shotgun. I'm like, you had a fucking shotgun the whole time?
You had to find it. You might have missed the part where you had to get the shotgun.
I don't remember. I think it was in the basement or something. But anyway, I was like, there's a fucking shotgun the whole time. Anyway, just dumb shit, you know. And then they buried.
What's that?
They locked the one broad down in the crawl space thing, and she's pushing up on the thing. I'm like, motherfucker, put a fucking couch over it or something. Why is she pushing that shit up? She's like, pushing her fucking shit up. Chainsaw came out at one point, which I liked.
Which you'll have to watch Evil Dead 2 to understand the correlation with all that.
I get that.
Bruce Lawrence Campbell heard every lead.
Imagine him as Spider-Man, a fine choice indeed.
The very end. Where's my... Okay. I said... Oh, fuck, where's it at? All right, he throws the book in the fireplace. They all melt, and oatmeal comes out of their orifices. Then they grow arms and fall over and melt some more. Then bugs come out of their eyes, and then some more melting. The end of it, I absolutely hated. I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. I'm like, they're all dying. When he throws the thing in, they died in like 3 different ways.
Right.
Like, it was weird. Or melting, and then also like shit's coming out of them, and then they fell over, and then bugs came out. It was just so weird.
So, backstory to this, that movie was made, obviously on a shoestring budget, if you didn't notice.
Yeah.
It was also not what Sam Raimi wanted, which is why he remade it with Evil Dead 2.
Right.
So it didn't, just because they ran out of money, like, oh, how are we going to make these bodies go? You got to watch, that's why I said you got to watch Evil Dead 2, but you needed to see Evil Dead 1, so when you see Evil Dead 2, you'll understand the masterpiece.
Right. All right, that's fair. I didn't watch the second one because I wanted to wait.
No, yeah.
I rated this meh.
Meh? Oh, okay. Well, so
the scale of 1 to 5. This is a meh,
like a 2.
It's a 3. It's a 3H meh.
Okay.
Meh. So meh with 5 H's is the worst. Yeah. So
I thought like 1 meh.
No, meh is good.
Okay.
Meh, like with 1, yeah, meh. But like meh, you know. So the longer the meh, the worse the movie. So it's a 3 meh. It's a 3H meh. I said it was 100% predictable. Overly gory for no reason, which is every fucking movie like that. That's true. Not that scary. It was not scary. It was actually possibly like the least scary kind of scary movie I've ever seen. And it was somewhat enjoyable, but there was like no storyline. It was like completely lacked storyline.
Right. Well, which is why you got to watch Evil Dead 2 because it actually like cleans. It was actually what Sam Raimi's decision was.
And I also made a note that I could see, and this is just from our conversations, I could see that Bruce Campbell eventually becomes kind of a badass because he's the only one standing. Oh, at the end of the movie, you know, it's like, oh, the sun's up, and he walks out the front door, and you're like, oh, the fucking movie's over. Of course not. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, just like a fucking movie nowadays, like, it's got to, like, lead into a sequel. You know what I mean?
Sequel,
yeah,
right.
Always. So, I don't know. I have to say, I was happy to watch it. I was glad that I watched it, but, I'm looking forward to Evil Dead 2.
Yes. I can't wait till you see it. And I feel that should wrap it for this one. You think?
I think so. I think we covered everything. Yep.
But so I'm just proud of you for actually watching a movie. Look, a little fanfare for you.
Look, I even sounded like I knew what I was talking about.
Almost.
Since I took fucking notes.
So that'll do it for this episode. Check us out, Linktree/BATBB.
Wait, is his middle name Ash?
No. He's fought the Deadites, but a chainsaw took his head.
Coincidentally, I have one I barely ever use. I'll saw it off and ship it to the charming, handsome Bruce.
So, check us out, linktree/BATVB. We're getting close to our 100th episode. Woo-hoo! We need some ideas, some things you want to see. So let us know.
Yep.
And go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. And good seeing you, buddy.
Get you, buddy.
You can't hide from me. I found your house on Google. Just watch you go pee.
When I find you, I'm gonna clone you. Take your DNA against your will. I'll make 8,000 Bruce Campbell to build Bruce Campbellville. Bruce Campbellville.
Bruce. I just love the kazoos. Thanks again for watching another episode of Barfy and the Bastard Brigade. Scan this QR code to be connected to all of our social media accounts and our merch store. Check us out every weekend, Benchwarmer Nation, where we give you your fantasy sports needs. Thanks again for watching.